Hi guys, welcome back to Decorating Happily Ever After. I'm Jeffrey Kevin. Come on in. Well, let's head upstairs. Here at the landing of the staircase, I have an old ecclesiastical cabinet. It came out of a church and I bought it from an antique shop, and I think it was used to store candles in because there was lots of candle wax inside. And we're on the landing. I actually was headed upstairs to my room with it and set it down here, and I liked it so I left it. And above we've got Madonna and Child. And as we get upstairs and closer to my room, you'll see we get more and more religious because I collect religious items. And just like downstairs, we have a center hall here upstairs. Got a tapestry. And now we're going to go into what we call the caravan room. This was actually a sleeping porch. It's upstairs, and this house was built pre-air conditioning, and so they would have opened all the windows, and with all these windows open you would have quite the airflow. But the tongue and groove is original, and we just cleaned it and kept it. And this room is sort of what I call the British colonial Ernest Hemingway safari style. And oh gosh, there's too much in here to even begin to show today, but I'll do a separate video on this room sometime. A lot of the things that are in this room are exotic and far-flung, a lot of them from travels, not necessarily of myself. A few of our things that we've picked up on some of our trips are here, but we do lots of estate sales, and so I've got lots of things from all over the world that are in this room. And I've got various collections. I've got old phonographs and Victrolas here in this room. I've got antique cameras. I've got different kinds of bamboo sofa. One of my favorite things in this room is this old library table. I collect the old luggage. I've got some there under it, and then I've got it heavily laden with all kinds of curiosities. There are all my maracas. Now we'll head on into my bathroom. And as you can see, we're getting more religious. I collect religious pictures, religious paintings, things from churches. I think this is a really old-fashioned wallpaper. I picked it out. It has the roses, and we've wallpapered the ceiling as well. Here I've got a little child's dresser that I've got all done up with a little vignette of little Christmas cottage houses. They sort of have a vintage flair to them. And I've got my little pipe cleaner trees that are done in pink. And my little angels wearing coats. I've used some old ornaments that I've just sort of strewn around amongst things. Now we'll head into my room. This is a beautiful altar lamp. It's got the angel. It was probably one of a pair at some time. I've got the Holy Family. Saint Cecilia. I also have some rosary boxes. The photos are all my relatives and family. And of course, more glass. This has got some of my favorite pieces. Tea sets, cherubs, of course lusters. Got a pretty pair of pink ones. This is a wreath that I made from old Christmas ornaments. More religious pictures. I have an altar or a pulpit. And here on top I've got various altar candlesticks. I've got menorahs. I also have my collection of old Bibles. I collect religious books and old Bibles. And the picture has Jesus and the Stations of the Cross. This is a unique piece. It came out of a church that had been torn down. I think it was at the front of the church, probably with a statue in it. And I've got rosaries hanging from it. I get asked all the time if I'm Catholic. I'm not, but shout out to all my Catholic friends. And we'll go here into my closet. The house is kind of unusual for its age, that it has large walk-in closets. A lot of houses from this period didn't have them. They said that at the estate sale for this house, which I didn't go to, that the closets were full of flapper girl dresses. This is an old bachelor's chest. This was the first piece, antique piece, that I ever bought. I was 12 years old and got it for my birthday. My dad thought I had lost my mind, and I still have it today. I've got another little podium with some antique Bibles and more religious pictures. I have some lights that are from a church there in the back. If you want to light a candle and say a prayer, I have that too. I also have communion for, Mother said the other day we could probably have communion for 500. Here's the Holy Family. Now we'll head into what we call the yellow room. It's a guest bedroom. Originally this was a sitting room, and my brother's family kept growing, and I have a niece and 2 nephews, and so we needed an extra guest bedroom. So I converted this from a sitting room into another bedroom. I think this is a pretty armoire. People often ask me how did we get it upstairs, but it breaks down into pieces. And then we later found the beds. They don't match it, but I think they blended really pretty with it. And of course, here's my mercury glass tree. And I have a video on it as well, with all my nutcrackers and all my bright mercury glass ornaments. This is one of my favorite paintings in the house with the birds. It makes me think of a rainforest with a little bird perched in the trees. I have another pair of green lusters. These are green opaline. And I love glassware with ormolu mounts. These are reproductions, but they have the ormolu mounts. They are very heavy. And this is one of my favorite pieces in this room. This is a bonnet tiara, and it's for storing bonnets in. It's definitely in the Rococo style. It has all the little shells and S shapes and curlicues. And all of the finials are intact. And it was used to put bonnets in. That was its purpose. Now we're back in the hall again. This is a really pretty old document chest. It's got the barley twist legs and the knights on it, and the desk it lets down. Then I have some more heavy glass with the ormolu mounts, these pretty vases and the matching box. An old Gothic chair. Now we'll head in the guest bedroom. Like I said, all of my rooms have a different feel and a different color scheme to them. Got an old pump organ. I have an Eastlake bedroom suite in this room. I don't have a tree in this room, so I do break my rule about little Christmas ditties and tchotchkes. I have some little vintage style things. Some of them are old. Some of them are reproductions, but all the little Christmas things in this room are sort of vintage. I collect Goofus glass. It's a reverse painted glass that it's kind of fragile. You don't see it a whole lot. That's some over the bed. Some of my ye old cottages. Some of these are from England, and I think they're so cute. I also collect cuckoo clocks. I have a settee and matching chairs. These are Egyptian Revival. It was really popular in the 1890s, the late 1800s. They did smoking rooms for men in Egyptian. That was when the tombs were being unearthed, Tutankhamun's tombs, and so there was a whole Egyptian craze. And this set I had reupholstered. When I bought it, it was in a orange velvet. It was really bad. Mother said, "Why do you want to buy that?" But then she loved it once we had it reupholstered. Got another Eastlake table here. This old clock is from an ice cream parlor. It's from a neighboring town, and it hung in the ice cream parlor of the train station. hope you guys enjoyed this tour. If you did, please leave me a comment below. Be sure and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, Decorating Happily Ever After, and turn on the notifications bell so you never miss an episode. I'm Jeffrey Kevin, hoping that you decorate happily ever after. Happy New Year!